Good afternoon. Okay, maybe it's not such a good afternoon. It's burning all around America. But welcome to Angie Speaks, Stronger Than Splinters. Here we are dogged, deliberate, and devoted to becoming the next best version of ourselves. And the question today is, have you burned your PhD? Now, I know the word burning is a very hot topic right now because it's, like I said, it's burning all around America in different cities. And it's very sad. And I certainly don't sanction burning in any way. Good evening, I should say good afternoon. I don't sanction burning anyway, but I have to say that I do feel the agony that is giving birth to this anger and frustration. But today my question is, have you burned your PhD, which is quite different from the burning that's going on. The question, have you burned your PhD, is worth pondering, because for me in this context it means projects half done. It's a little bit different. And if you have a PhD, by the way, I'm not talking about the doctorate PhD. If you went to school and studied and got, your degree, that's not the PhD I'm talking about. As I just mentioned, it's the projects half done. See how that works? P.H.d. And if you haven't, when will you burn it? Do you think you should? Or have you already done it? Me personally, I certainly do have a few projects that are half done. In other words, at my core, I am a starter, not a stayer. I can start some stuff. I've started knitting projects. I've started exercise programs. I've started a book. Years and years of start and stop and start and stop. Because by nature, I'm a starter, but not a stayer. And a stayer is someone who's persistent, who is deliberate, who perseveres until they see the thing through. You know what I mean? So from that perspective, I needed to burn my PhD. I finally wrote the book, and it's published. It's called Peace Beyond the Splinter in 2018. But it took so long to get it done. But it's because I was committed to burning it. Hello, I'm not sure who that is, but thanks for joining. So my question to you today is, will you burn your PhD? And by that I mean, are you a starter or a stayer? Because we definitely need to be a starter, but more importantly, we need to be a stayer. Like I said, I can definitely start some stuff, and you probably have similar traits too. If you think of some stuff that you've started and not finished, drop it in the comments below. Don't be shy. But the thing is that we can change. I certainly am not fully healed. I'm not fully wise. But the thing that matters for me is that I am on my way. I am failing forward. Hello, I am making the changes constantly. Hence my platform, Stronger Than Splinters, where we are dogged, devoted, and deliberate about becoming the next best version of ourselves. A lot of times we start and we don't stay with it for whatever reason, but we have the option to burn the PhD, the projects that are half done, and get on with the business of growing and becoming the next best version of ourselves. Because we live in a society where it's acceptable to have PhDs, to start marriages, start families, have a few families around town. We start things and we don't finish. It has become almost the norm, and now you're kind of like a unicorn if you actually follow through and finish. It should be the other way around. But that's the society we live in. Some of us start on our healing. I know I did. As you know, I have an anxiety disorder. I started for many years on my healing, and I just wouldn't follow through. I would start and stop. I'd seek therapy, and then I would stop, and I don't want to have to go through it, and I don't want to be different, and I don't want to get treatment or whatever, because I was being a starter and not a stayer. But when I finally decided to burn the PhD, the project which was me, that was half done, I started to thrive. Do you want to thrive? Is that where you are? I want to encourage you to re-register yourself to sign up for your healing. You know, we have a program here on our platform, Eve Speaks. It's an ongoing episode called Clarity in Crisis. We have it on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. And the whole point is that we invite Dr. Brown, who's a professional in her field for the past 20 years in private practice, just helping people with overcoming emotional struggles and dealing with family issues, really, and especially during this time of the pandemic, which has been compounded by racial tension. We certainly need clarity in crisis. And if you have healing that you were working on from before that you stopped working on, I encourage you to sign up to our platform. Through our platform, it's free of charge. If you go directly to her, you're going to have to pay. But come on in. The link is evespeaks.com/programs/heal. She's here. She will be here to support you during this time. It's a support group. But how about you? What projects do you have that are half done in your life? What PhDs do you need to burn? I encourage you to do it, to start on it again. Today's May 31st. A new month is about to start. It's a great time to reinitiate your own healing. And let the healing be easier than the hurt. If you start, you'll be in a process. You'll be in progress. To let the healing be easier than the hurt. What is it for you? Drop it in the link, in the box below, and certainly take advantage of the offer. Have you given up on your personal healing? I hope not. Have you distracted yourself with other vices like drugs or food or TV? You're home a lot. There's a lot of TV watching going on. I hope that's not the case, but if it is, I again encourage you to refocus and burn the PhD. The project that is half done, that is your personal development. That is you to becoming the next best version of yourself. Again, I invite you to join us this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Like and share this video, invite your friends, ask questions in advance. The title this Wednesday will be focused on forgiveness. We were supposed to have it last week. We had some major technical difficulties, but we are resuming this Wednesday at 10. Thank you for joining, and I challenge you to burn your PhD. Here again, at NG Speaks, we are striving to be stronger than our splinters. And we encourage you to join us to get some clarity in this current crisis. Have a great Sunday, even in the middle of this chaos. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining, whoever that is, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.